Everyone deals with loss differently. Some people see a therapist, some rely heavily on friends and family, and others just avoid dealing with it altogether. Unfortunately, I fall into that third category. Right before my interview for the PCAT position, I found out that my mom had passed away after a 10-year battle with cancer. I've always been a quiet and somewhat shy person, but after I lost my biggest support system, I dug myself into an even deeper hole. As much as I had prepared for years, it hit me hard. I contemplated going home, but I knew that my mom would have wanted me to go to the interview and get a chance to be a part of the program. After finding out that I had been accepted into the PCAT program, I just remember being very excited and eager to start. Little did I know that this program was going to be such a meaningful part of my life. Going into the program, I knew I wanted to gain experience in a medical environment and build leadership qualities, but I wasn't prepared for what was in store. After winter break, I came back to Ithaca in a very bad funk. I just didn't have the motivation to do much of anything other than study and do work. It was an extremely exciting part of my life, to say the least. When shifts started, they were at first a little awkward, and it took some time to get used to. But after a few shifts, I started leaving the hospital feeling a lot more motivated. Going into the hospital and talking with these patients dealing with very difficult times caused me to put everything into perspective. I started becoming more outgoing, and I started to enjoy my everyday life again. It went from trying to make it through my shift without causing a disaster in the hospital to trying to really impact at least one person's time in the emergency room. This change occurred to me during one of my shifts a little while back. I remember walking into a room and introducing myself, realizing that this woman was in a whole lot of pain. After helping her reposition herself in the bed and getting her a blanket, I let her know that I'd be back within the next 20 to 30 minutes, and then I left. 2 minutes went by, and she pushed the call bell, and I walked in to see if everything was okay, and she just said she wanted to leave. I let her know that the doctor was making sure everything was okay before she was sent back to the nursing home she was staying at. And then after leaving again, and seeing that her call bell had again lit up, I decided that I was going to be her aide for my shift. I talked to her for about an hour about her daughter, all about what I'm studying in college, as well as constantly getting her whatever she needed. She was no longer complaining about her pain, and she even started to smile. After I found out she would be leaving, I eagerly walked to Lynn to let her know. When she left, she thanked me for staying with her, and I just remember feeling like I really made a difference in this woman's time at the hospital. It showed me that not only are we here to get great exposure to the careers that we were interested in, but it truly builds character, and for me, it has helped me deal with my mom's passing. I just want to thank the leaders of this program for allowing me to be a part of it, and I cannot wait to continue to come into the hospital and continue to be a member of the patient care advocate team.